Yeah, it is Wednesday morning. Or no, I'm sorry. What's today? Today is Thursday. I was just so confused for a second thinking it was Wednesday. I was like, wait a second. Today's not Wednesday, but I almost did just slip and say it. Alright, so we were off. So we got two things to do. I've been up really early this morning, so I was thinking, for one, I need to go get gas, and two, I'm a little on the hungry side, so we might go get something to snack on before we get to the job. I'm not really too sure yet, but we'll see. A lot of people really enjoy just going and getting like a hash brown or something from McDonald's every once in a while. My ultimate weakness, McDonald's. No, but seriously though, like it's not really healthy to be going and eating at McDonald's, but you know, sometimes I don't mind to get a hash brown from there. I do think arguably they have some really good hash browns. So all their other stuff though, I don't know. But do you guys remember how used to have their French fries too back in the day? They were so different and so much better. They're not the same anymore. Even the same with the hash browns, but still, I messed around with them hash browns. So anyway, we were back to work, and today it's a rain day. So normally with days like this, I would not go to work. These would be the day that I would actually stay home and I would do a lot of my video editing. I would get a lot of videos posted or get a lot of videos prepped for the YouTube channel or for even my reels. A lot of times I do enjoy just posting reels about little clips of my flying and stuff like that, or like make little skits up, which I really do enjoy doing. So, but regardless, we are off. It's raining, and I'm glad that it is raining, like I said yesterday, guys, because we got all this snow, and I'm super glad to see the snow just totally disappear. Like, I'd probably have a different attitude on the snow if I didn't have to work outside every day. But that's why I'm starting to think, like, man, maybe I could switch gears and do something different, you know, because, you know, we only all have one life to live, and we only really don't understand what happens next, and I just want to do a little bit of everything, you know, and I don't know, you know, I don't want to be I don't know, I really do like being a carpenter, but I sometimes do wish that I could attend to do something different, you know. It would be really nice to, I think that, I don't know, like I've always dreamed of other type of jobs, of course, you know, like just like how probably everybody has, and I don't want to say that I hate carpentry or anything like that. I think it's actually great. I think there's always good work. It's just hard work. And what's tough is that, you know, winter times do come around, and when they do come, work gets a lot lighter. Gotta really pay attention here. It's very, a lot of fog out here too. I can show you guys. Turn the camera around. But I got a guy flying up on me here. So we're heading to the Wawa. Let's go see how much gas is going to be today. I hear that gas prices are going to be dropping. What are you guys hearing? Look at that, $3.11 for regular. When's it going to be $1? Could you imagine if fuel went down to $1 a gallon? I know that'll never happen, but man, would that be nice? Damn it, I should have went for that. Why didn't I do it? Going for this one. Ooh, Wawa, everybody. Ooh, I just slightly hit the curb. I think I hit the snowbank than the curb because it didn't feel crazy. All right, we're going to the gas pump. We're going to get some fuel. We're going to go get some fuel. All right, so what kind of, the amount of fuel am I putting in this sucker today? Good morning. What's up, man? Can I get, let's do 50 cash regular.
50 cash regular.
Yep, 50 cash regular. Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yep. All right, we're here at the Wawa. Like I said, currently here in New Jersey, for some reason, they don't let you actually pump your own fuel, right? It's so odd. Like everywhere else, and I mean everywhere else, they allow you to pump your own fuel, right? So it's super crazy to think that in New Jersey there's just other people that do it for you, right? But like a lot of times when I go to pump a lot of times if I'm trying to get something for the paramotor, or if I'm trying to do something like that, I'll make sure that I'm actually pumping it myself, because I do like to pre-mix. Well, I don't like to pre-mix, but because I pre-mix, I have to really watch how much fuel is actually going in the tanks of my gas cans. So they don't really never do anything to me. And also too, normally when I come here in the hot rod too, because I do come to this gas station quite often for the hot rod, when I do that, a lot of times I just pump my own fuel too there. Like, no one even touches that car, you know. Normally, like, I do try to, like, what I'm basically saying is that I, like, half the time pump my own fuel, but in New Jersey, you're not allowed to, which is so silly. Man, I remember one time I was here, and it was really early in the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning, and we had a big boat day, and this is when I had my bigger boat. And I'll never forget, I used to have 2-stroke boat motors, right? And the one boat I had was a 60-gallon tank, right? And it was massive. I mean, it was so big that, you know, when I'd go filling it up with 5-gallon gas cans, I would have to come here a few times, which really sucked, because at the time, what I have, 4 5-gallon gas cans. So, you know, it took me a couple of trips to do this. And I remember the one time I was here and I was filling up the gas myself, you know, and they saw that it was probably like my second or third time being here that same morning. And I'm filling it all up, and then because I have to shake all the cans, you know, with the oil. That's why I had to do it that way. And I was filling them up inside the bed of my truck, and man, I have never been so yelled at before at a gas station in my life. So just remember, guys, if you're ever pumping your own gas in New Jersey, you're not allowed to do it inside your bed. Hey, thanks, man. No, we're good. Hey, you have a good day. It was good seeing you. Yep. See you, man. All my Wawa buddies. Waving away to everybody. It's all good. It's funny because, like, when I come here so much with all my toys, that everybody that works here knows it. So it's cool. So, all right. So what time is it right now? It is 7:30. Do we got time to go do the drive-thru at McDonald's really quick? I'd say so. Let's go hit it real quick and go get a hash brown. I'm feeling the hash brown. Damn, there goes that electric Volkswagen bug thing. Or not a bug, man, what is that thing? Seriously, super cool though. Yeah, it's definitely a Volkswagen. It's an all-electric, like, Volkswagen bus or something. Sick. I know, I should have turned the camera around so you guys could have saw it. Alright, so let's get my defrost on because this fog is crazy. Alright, so yesterday I wanted to go flying so bad, right? And I was actually really hoping, because of the way the winds were actually pretty favorable, but the problem was it was raining by the time we got done work. And like today is supposed to be on and off rain, so we were just choosing one more day inside work, and then we are back to building decks again, which, guys, I've been telling you guys, I feel like for the past like month and a half that I've been like trying to go back to work, and it's been tough, you know, times have been tough, and it's all good. This is what happens having your own business in carpentry sometimes. It's like, I don't have anybody working for me. You know, I work for myself. I just build small decks. I do small additions. I'm like an advanced handyman, basically, but I don't like to classify myself as a handyman at all because I don't come to people's houses and do handyman work. You know, that's not what I do. I'm actually a framer. So, and like I said, I'm fully insured. I have workman's comp. I'm LLC, you know. And I really, excuse me, I really do enjoy being a carpenter, like I was saying. But it's just that I just feel like that if, like, my father gets out of it, I'm probably just not going to want to be a part of it anymore. And because I feel like that's like kind of like half of the best part about being a carpenter is that I get to do it with my family all the time, and there's really nothing greater than probably that, you know, working every day with your family. You know, I think a lot of people are lucky that they get to go work with their family every day, you know, it's a shame because I hear a lot of people a lot that don't even talk to family members because of whatever issues have ever happened. And, you know, all I have to say is, you know, we only all live once, like I was saying, and I want to do everything I can, and I also want to love as much as I can. And I'm not here to have any hate in this world. And if there's any issues, I would always like to resolve them. And really, there is no issues. There is no hate. And I love everything. And I love that I get to share these epic adventures with you guys. But like today is not so much of an epic adventure. But I did see that the winds could be good today. But probably by the time we're done work, whatever time that's going to be, the winds might not be good. So I saw that like by sunset, the winds are supposed to be high, like a little too high. So I don't want to be doing that. What do we got today? We got my regular coffee cup today. Nothing fancy. But like I said, right now, ooh, excuse me. We're going to go through the drive-thru, get me a hash brown. Definitely feeling it. Like I said, I've been actually up pretty early today. So I tend to go to bed early and wake up early, right? Because I feel like there's nothing for me to do after, let's just say, for example, 9 o'clock at night. I just feel like I normally am just hanging out and just kind of like thinking about the next day already super hard. So a lot of times I'll just be like, might as well go to bed then if I'm already thinking about the next day so hard. So I just go right to bed. And normally, you know, I can't help it, but I can fall asleep like nothing. I don't have any sleeping issues, but I don't, what's nice is that I don't sleep in ever, and I get up early, and I love that. And, you know, the early bird gets the worm, right? So, but regardless, you know, like today, I was up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock. A little too early, but I was up. So that's why I feel like I'm a little bit on the hungrier side, I guess, right now, because I've been up for a couple good hours. Normally when I come on these live streams now in the morning, I've been up for basically about an hour and a half to 2 hours before I hop on the live, you know. And a lot of times, depending on what type of work I do, you know, because a lot of times some of the work I do, I get so dirty cutting the material and getting on my hands and knees sometimes if I'm doing footers or whatever's going on. And I know that when I do those days, it's that, like, I'll just get up, like wash my face, brush my teeth, blah, 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 and then I'll just put on work clothes. I don't actually shower sometimes in the morning. But like today I obviously took a shower because like I said, I was up so early, but because normally, man, when I'm up that early, I got to figure out ways to kill time. And a lot of times I'll do video editing, which is what I was doing this morning. I was actually working on a video. I've been trying to work on some videos about SkyMax for the sales that I'm trying to do for them. So, which is pretty epic. But I'm almost finished. Hopefully I'll be done that by tonight, and I guess I'll be posting it tomorrow. That would be pretty sweet to have it posted for Friday. Alright. Hopefully they're going to be hot hash browns, because the last time I came here and got hash browns, they were cold. And I have to tell everybody, there's nothing more beat than a cold hash brown, right? That's the whole point. They got to be scalding hot. If they're not scalding hot, it ain't worth it. So, let's see. Damn, the Platinums. The Platinums are so nice. The F-150s. I think it's an F-150. It could be the F-250s. I'm not even really sure. Oh, man. I can't believe that I get to do these live streams every morning with you guys. But I'm definitely noticing two things, right? For sure about these lives in the morning. For one, when I come on here, there's, you know, barely anybody that does hop on. We'll get like 1 to 2 people that actually hop on the live in the mornings. And then I've noticed, too, that in the afternoon, when I do it in the afternoon, it seems like I get better attention, like around like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So what I'm starting to think is, if I'm going to keep doing these lives, I'm going to start doing them more in the afternoon, guys. Just so you guys are aware that if guys come in and watch these videos. But I do really enjoy coming in and doing things like this, you know, where I get to come in in the morning, hang out with you guys, talk to you guys, you know, let you guys know how my day is about to go be. But really, I do think that I should push this just to once a day, not twice a day. But today I might do it twice a day. Today, that sounded actually funny saying it. But also, like I was saying yesterday in my last live that I just did, I'm thinking about trying to do like a paramotor podcast where I actually travel though to people, try to make an RV that could be like more of a studio than anything. And I think it would be really cool to try to set something up like that, because like I know a lot of people have built like these buses or like these smaller vans like what I have here into these campers, you know, which is cool. I really think that's awesome, but I think that I can get like an RV and design it. Man, what is going on here? And design it for like a studio setup to where I can come travel to certain people that are paramotor pilots, talk about their adventures, see what they love about it, what they think is going to happen in the sport in the future, what was it like when they first got into it, who was the first person that they've obviously saw that got them hooked into paramotoring. And it's funny because a lot of people have the same story about seeing Tucker Gott with his McDonald's video. But really, here, hold on a second, we're here at McDonald's. Definitely 2 hash browns. Man, there's a lot of cars here this morning. McDonald's is popular today. It is crazy though to see how expensive everything on this menu is though. I remember when I was a kid, man, I used to ride my bike to a McDonald's and things were so cheap back then. Now it's like, I don't even know how anybody affords most of these meals that are on here. You might as well, you know, go out to a restaurant and eat.
Hey, can I have
2 hash browns, please.
yeah, last minute.
They are busy. Know what that means? Hot hash browns for sure. I hope so. Oh yeah. So, what time is it? All right, 7:39. Hopefully, we'll be able to get out of here and do our normal run around the back way to this job, because I do love doing this type of an adventure. Oh yeah, how many miles did I last get? Wow, last half a tank that we got was 500, or I'm sorry, what was that? 290 miles. That's actually really good on a half a tank. That's pretty damn impressive actually. Nah, but really, like I said, today we got a couple things that we're about to go and do, and with work, of course, and then hopefully we can actually go and fly this afternoon. But I don't know, the winds are supposed to get up higher, so we will see, you know. But I'm pretty stoked about it, and really, I do enjoy doing this type of work too on the inside, but really, like, inside work is not really something that I really enjoy doing the most of. But what I really do enjoy doing is this kind of stuff right here. Wow, look at that. Camera instantly starts to shake as soon as I take this off here. Hold on a second, guys. I'm just trying to pull some dough. Man, I'll tell you what though, those trucks are nice trucks though. Alright, we are here at McDonald's. How long will it take? I think I see my setup right here, but there's no one here to take my money. Dude, they must be super understaffed today. Oh, I see one guy in there. What's up, man? Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Thank you, sir. All right. You too. Dude. Probably shouldn't have did it, but we did. And I don't care. So, typically a lot of times though, guys, is maybe still sleeping like I wish I was. Hi, Scoob, what's up, man? Welcome to the live. Dude, I'm happy for you to be on here, dude. I'm not gonna lie, man, I've been up really early this morning, and now, so I just figured that get this day going, right? Another guy, I really like the people that like own this place and work here. All right, wow, guys, check this out. For regular, what's that say? $3.39, dude. Wawa was $3.11. Dude, this guy is a ripoff here, man. Dude, I cannot stand the people at this gas station. Crazy. All right, so we're off, guys. Let's get to work. Oh, we're about to pass one of the most famous diners all of South Jersey here. Ready? I'm about to show you guys. Look at this. Dino's Diner. Oh, no, wait, Scoob. You guys are under $3? Dude, $2.89 where you're at in South Carolina, or you're in South Carolina, right? Damn, dude, that's awesome, man. Gas prices here are a ripoff. Oh yeah, Virginia, that's right. I'm sorry about that, Scoob. But yeah, so, man, I'll tell you what though, Scoob, we got all that snow, and now we got all this rain. And what's nice about all this rain is that, like, all the snow is gone, and plus the temperatures are so warm, it's like, I think today it's like 40 degrees out this morning. That's great. I think last night it hit 50 degrees last night. Really, I would love to go flying right now because the winds are perfect. But we have like a little bit of rain that's going on, and we have all this pretty dense fog. But I guess we're probably within that 1 mile rule where I probably am not allowed to fly right now with this kind of fog anyway. But like I said, guys, it was so cold to so warm, and that's probably why we have all this fog, because of how warm it got so quickly. Yeah, but regardless though, guys, I'm really excited about trying to really start up a podcast, I think, on the road. But only do it like on the weekends, like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, go out for an adventure, go meet up with somebody, hang out with them, really kick it back. And I would really like to make it, the studio, so nice and luxury, comfy, that it's just soundproof. It's really nice, you know, everybody's comfortable. There'd be a nice bathroom on board. Also, there'd be a, you know, eating lounge with like a nice like seating area. You know, that's what I really want. And I think it would be really sweet to push for that dream, and I know I can do it. I've already been looking at RVs, but now I'm starting to think of RVs slightly different. I always wanted an RV for a toy hauler, but now I really want one for the idea of a studio on wheels. I think that would be amazing, and I think it would grab a lot of attention, you know? Like, Scoob, I would love to drive down to you, hang out with you, really kick it back, relax, enjoy, and then maybe even the next day go out for a flight. You know, that would be, man, that would be amazing. Or vice versa, go out for a flight, then we go and hang out, you know, chit chat and reminisce. You know, I want to do that. You know, I want to do a podcast where it's mainly about paramotoring and what the life is for the average paramotor pilot. You know, I think that would be really interesting. I think that would be really cool. I think it'd be way more interesting to be doing my live streams here in the morning. Man, guys, I can't believe we're about to go drive right by the place where I got my first real flight. Man, it's right here, guys, coming up on the left. Can't believe it. This is the big park where it's got this big skate park, and then it's all these soccer fields right here to the left. You guys can barely see it, but to the left here, wow, look at that. The flag is not moving. I'll tell you what, though, that's, man, when I got my first flight out of there, it was really so real, because I was able to see the ocean, the bay. I was able to see the end of New Jersey. I was able to see all of North Jersey and all the trees that we have here. It's incredible to know how many trees we have. Man, guys, it must have been a heavy night at the bar last night. Did you guys see all the cars that were there? All right, let's turn this camera around. Whoa! I needed that in my life, guys. What a difference. It's so amazing, like how sometimes, and just so some of you guys are aware, I actually normally fast a lot, like not even intentionally either. I'm just the type that doesn't really eat all that much. I guess I'm more of like a snack eater than anything, but I really do try to watch out for that kind of stuff. But sometimes I'll end up being at the end of the night with a bag of chips in my hand, and I can't help it because I love potato chips. I think potato chips might be my ultimate weakness, and I really can't help it. I can, but they're just so damn good. Man, there's some dense fog right here, guys. Check this out. Dude, we just went through it, but yeah, it still looks kind of the same on this camera. All right. You don't want to look at my stand. All right. It's all right. I was just about to mess around with the camera a little bit more. All right. So we still got a couple good minutes. So we're going to go around the long way like I normally like to do every morning. But like I said, this is absolutely it of working here on this job, which I'm pretty excited about because it's all been interior. And don't get me wrong, the house looks beautiful. I'm really grateful to do all this work, and I'm actually grateful to have this work today because it's another washout. But like I said, I would have been working on the YouTube channel if I was not going to do carpentry work. Like, that's really what I do a lot, guys, is I try to do carpentry work every day, right? Or at least 3 to 4 days a week. And if I have to, 7 days a week, depending on the job. And also, when I'm not doing that, or as soon as I'm done work, I jump right to the YouTube channel. And because like I have so many adventures that I really want to be sharing with you guys, and like I said, I'm excited to get my GoPro back. You know, it's like I can't wait for my GoPros to be in the mail. They were not in the mail yesterday, which I was a little bummed out about, but it's not the end of the world. Today's Thursday, and we still have until Saturday for this rest of this week, right? So I would like to think the worst is it's going to come in on Saturday, but I'm hoping that it comes in today, right? Right, nice. Man, I love riding. This is the river right here. I love driving along it. And what's really cool is that the job that we're working on, they're on this river, but obviously a ways down from where we're at. Probably, at least from where we're at, probably about probably at least like 5 miles away from right here if we were to like just take the river. Maybe a little bit less than that. It's hard to judge because the river is so windy and it's not a straight run. But it is cool though that we're working on the river. We gotta keep an eye out. A lot of people walk their dogs on this road, so, and it's a little foggy outside. Definitely gotta be paying attention. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, I think it would be really cool to be figure out how like every other weekend or something like that, go out on these road trips where I go and travel, go meet up with other paramotor pilots, do a podcast, talk about life, hang out, reminisce, talk about, you know, what paramotoring was really like when he found out about it, and then what it's like now for him or her, and then also what they think that it's like in the future, because, and here we go, I see people walking right here. Because like I was saying, guys, I really do enjoy talking about paramotoring, but when I see other people doing podcasts about it, it's not as big as I feel like it should be, right? And it's hard. All this stuff is hard, you know? And really, like, when you're being a YouTuber, you're in a circle of viewers, right? And meaning, like, say, like right now, I'm the size of a golf ball, right? Size of viewers. When right now, I would love to be the size of, like, let's say a basketball. But right now, all I'm trying to work out is just to be the size of a baseball or the size of a tennis ball. I want to work up slowly. Like, what I hate is when you hear somebody, when they get asked, like, what is it that you're trying to be like on YouTube? And I hate it when I do hear people say other people's names, like Mr. Beast or like these really big content creators, because that's not the point of being a YouTuber. The point of being a YouTuber is to get to share the adventure and express your life to the world and try to build up a following around your adventures. What'd you say, Scoop? I'm right next to the river myself, but I don't have to fly to see it. Dude, that's awesome, man. Scoop, I am so jealous of you. Good for you, man. My dad also lives on the river too, but it's basically like a river creek, I like to call it, because at high tide you can definitely drive boats in there, probably about 25 foot maybe. But then when it's low tide, your boat's gonna be sitting on the mud. So, great for smaller boats and jet skis. But no, like I was saying, I really love being a YouTuber, and I actually really enjoy making the videos, and I really do enjoy the live streams here. But like I said, it's really hard to do these lives by myself, so I was thinking that it would be much cooler if I could start turning the live streams into a podcast, to where we're in my studio, we're not like kind of mix mashing it everywhere, like, and that's kind of like why I would love to make an RV studio, because what would be really interesting about that is that I can just take the studio to all the LZ spots, which is going to be amazing. And that's why I don't want like some big RV. I'd rather have an RV that's like 25 foot long. And like I said, I want to design it so it's like really a sweet studio, to where we can maybe have all together 6 people in there, you know, comfortably sitting there. And then I want to make the kitchen area and bathroom area luxury, like a really nice to walk around in there to, I don't know, stretch your legs or go get a drink, and also have a nice sized bathroom that's has a shower and a toilet. Has to have a shower. I do not want to be I do not want an RV without one, you know, and I want it to be comfortable, like a good decent size. Like, I've seen some really cool custom RVs inside that have done some cool stuff, and I know I can make a really cool setup, you know. Like I said, I want to make it so it's comfortable, not like we feel like we're cramped up in an RV or something. I don't want that, you know. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes, you know. It's just all in time, and I don't want to make it cheesy. If I get an RV, I want it to be newer, and I would love to gut out like the back bedroom, like the master bedroom, and make that part into the studio, you know, and then kind of make everything else like a relaxing, regular thing. But like I was saying yesterday, like it would be really cool to have somebody that will work for my channel that will help me out with the podcast, and will be sitting behind the scenes kind of type deal, and like he'll be the one that will be always on the computer. Just like, for an example, like I said yesterday, like the Joe Rogan show, really, like if it could be like that with like how Jamie's off in the back but he's working the computer the whole time looking everything up that we're talking about, that would be really epic. And I think that's really important to have, you know. People really like that. And you know, I think it would also be really cool too that some of the other pilots that we would go and meet, or whoever we go and interview, would always have like their own computer with them, and they'd be able to share with us like their epic adventures, maybe that they've never shared before, or like some of the craziest stuff that they've ever seen that they never wanted to share. Like for me, I have videos that I thought that I was never going to share, you know, and then I did share the one, and guess what? It just so happened to be one of the most viral videos I've ever posted. Ever. And it makes me a little upset to know that everybody would rather see people fail than succeed, right? For some reason, and to me it doesn't really make sense, because I'm not that guy. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, and I don't want to see anybody hurting anybody else's stuff, right? I really enjoy watching people's adventures. I really like watching people's takeoffs, their landings. I like seeing their techniques. You know, and I do love seeing the flying around part, but really, I don't know, it's just, there's so many little things that I would really like to start talking about that are so detailed, I guess, and I would like to start talking to people about what they think the future of paramotoring is going to be like, because really what's crazy about that is it's nuts to think that paramotoring, I hope, is always going to be going in the better direction, not the worst direction. But, you know, I would love to start really doing podcasts about it, and I would love to start traveling a little bit. But like I said, weekend warriors, never more than like that. I don't, unless if I was getting paid really decent from YouTube to do it, then that would be another thing, or getting sponsored to do it. I would be all about it, you know? And I think it would be really cool to, you know, like I said, just be able to have the gear with me, be able to have some of the stuff in the background of the studio, of the obvious things that I fly all the time, like Ozone, Skymax, Vitarazi, you know. It's so cool to see all those things in the background of the studio, you know. But like I said, how big can I make a studio if it's only going to be a master room of an RV? But who knows? I think I can make something pretty decent out of it, and I think it would be really sweet. But don't get it wrong, I still would like to make a studio maybe somewhere else too, eventually make it bigger and get people to travel to me to do the podcast, which would be really epic. But right now, I think if I want to grab attention and start growing the channel bigger, I need to get myself on the road and start pushing and start really trying. But alright guys, we are pulling up 8 o'clock on the money. Look at that. Right on time, guys. But really, being on time, just so everybody is aware, is actually showing up 10 minutes early. Not exactly on time. Because now it's 8 o'clock, 8:01 to be exact. And by the time I walk in, it'll probably be about 8:02, 8:03. And then by the time I'm really working, you guys can already do the math. It just keeps growing, right? So really, I should have got here a lot earlier. But it's okay. So like I said, this should be the last day of work here, and it might only be a half a day. So make sure you guys all stay tuned. Make sure you guys are all subscribed, because like I said, we do epic giveaways here on the platform, and they're only going to get bigger and better, right? So like I said, everybody, I hope that you guys all did enjoy it. I'm going to go hop in and get to work and not waste any more time. So like I said, everybody, I appreciate you guys coming along for the ride this morning with me to work on this rainy, crappy day. I always really enjoy all your company. So until the next one, everybody, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys on the next one.